Alright, let's do this. Let's find ourselves a webcam. We are over here these days. Hi. Hey everybody, I'm Somebody Nor, and we are back. More Shadowrun returns. When last we left our hero, I think, what was it? With the help of a shaman, we were able to find, what was it, DNA evidence of the people behind our friend's death. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Like, we're investigating. We're we haven't found it out yet, but we're finding out more about the world. We're getting more stuff done. We're turning down the music slightly. But yeah, let's just keep going, see what we can do. Let's see. Was it last time that we also saved the one from? I think what we kept from doing anything like we came as soon as we came in, we saved. So I didn't want to interrupt anything. I don't think so. When you return to the Seamstresses Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems completely different. So, yeah, it's a little different this time of day. Kubota is in the back. Okay, so we need to find someone who can analyze the evidence that we have. So we return to the Seamstresses Union in the early morning, and it's completely different. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back hallways of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need someone who can analyze it. Let's see, we have 5 points of karma. We're still sort of leaning more heavily into the weapon stuff. Like, I want to wait until we have another point of karma so we can either increase our close combat or maybe increase our body. Every point, we have more. Our body is gonna we are basically a tank. We are a melee guy, so we get in there. Maybe I have to see if whatever it is we complete gives us enough karma points. Maybe we just go tall on our points. We just take more in our strength but yeah, we have our machete and it's working pretty good for us so far. We do have a pistol just in case we're in an impossibly bad situation where we can't get to them with our machete. And we've seen better weaponry for melee. We've seen people with better weaponry, so I feel like there's gotta be something somewhere. We're just not far enough in the story. Oh, and yeah, maybe we have enough money to upgrade one of our other body parts. Yeah, we've got 3,000. Yeah, we got 3,000 new yen. I can't remember what the body parts cost downstairs, but see what's going on. Hey, just swept there. Sorry. Gathered around the intimate back of the bar, Miss Kubota and her coterie gather for breakfast with the lady herself doing the cooking. Smells like soy calf and something resembling sausage fills the room. That's nice. She does that for them. What's in these sausages? Do you even want to know? Clue? What do you have to say? Evening, sir. What's the word around town, Mr. Clue? There's been more talk of Ripper killings. Some people are saying they're hate crimes on account of the victims all being human. I guess I never put together and never noticed that they were all human. Let's see. There's more to it than that. Most people are ignorant bastards. What if I told you the prime suspect were an elf and a troll? There's gotta be more to it than just that. My thoughts exactly. People are just too quick to label something a hate crime. Check the census. The city is still 66% human. Close your eyes, throw a rock, you're more than likely to hit a human. Doesn't that make it a hate doesn't make it a hate crime. Still, a crime though. Should be enough. This is the first real rise you've seen out of Mr. Clue. But he reins himself in to roll his with a roll of his thick shoulders and a smoothing of his jacket. Don't worry. Not gonna start throwing rocks. Wouldn't want to reinforce the stereotype. I'll leave you to your business. Okay. Miss Kubota? What do you have to say? Oh, hey-oh. Would you like some... She stops. Forgive me, Omea, but you look like hell. It's been a long night. She looks you over, noting the signs of your nocturnal activities. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run. Hey, Ellie. How goes things? Still slightly late? Well, I'm late too. I started like quarter after, so I just didn't get going. I haven't seen anybody else so far, so you are first here, yes. So sleepy. I took a nap because I had to get up just a little bit early to take my car to get an oil change, but yeah, I ended up sleeping after I got home for a while. Or a while ago I was sleeping, but yeah. Anyway, we just got going. We came into the bar and we're just talking to the people before we find out what we're doing, because we're trying to find somebody that can analyze the DNA that we got at the end of last session. Because we got some DNA that kind of leads, hopefully, to the Ripper. Holding baby got hit with sleepy. Yeah, you don't want to fall asleep while holding a baby. That, I mean, if you're standing, yeah, you don't want to fall asleep while holding a baby. Not really the plan. Alright, any run you can walk away from is a good run. So I've been told. Helps when the other team doesn't walk away. No one to follow you. Wow, that's brutal. Good to be back in one piece. Wake up for D&D. I mean, those dragons don't dungeon themselves. So yeah, you gotta be at least a little awake to do that. So let's see. Yeah, you know what? I agree. It is good to be back in one piece, even though some of my pieces are currently robot, basically. It's good to have you back. I can tell you've been busy, and I can see by the look on your face that there's something you need. It's about the Ripper. Found some DNA. Maybe anyone downstairs. Could be. I won't know until something... You know, I have no reason not to be just completely honest with her, right? Like, I've not been given any impression that I shouldn't just be, like, straight up with her. So yeah, I found some DNA evidence, and I need help analyzing it. Ooh, we just got 4 karma. Before you showed up, I was trying to be like, when we get some karma... Oh, we can't spend it well in the karma conversation. I was like, should we wait and save our karma for... next time we complete a thing? And yeah, so we just got a bunch of karma. We can spend that on one of our attributes. That is excellent. I will unlock the piano so you may go downstairs. I am certain someone in the safe house will be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely that you'll visit the Matrix before the day is done. But it is likely that, yeah. Can I have a sausage? She's serving breakfast to her people, and I don't know what sausages are in this weird future world, but yeah. You know what? May I have a sausage? Take the whole plate. Okay then. I have a plate of sausage. Okay, so we got 9 points. So that means we can actually like do something on the top end. So we could invest in our strength, or we could put another point into body, Let's see, because this is what, reduce damage, and then this is do more damage. What was it? What was the skill that we? What was the skill that we lost the check on because we didn't have high enough points? It was like strength or something, right? Like we had a skill check that it was like, oh, we could have kind of meaned at them. I forget. Let's see. We don't have enough points to get up here anyway. What is this one? Ooh, forces them to drop the weapon. That seems like a good one to get down the line for sure. Especially if we're focused on like melee stuff. I think I'm going to take the strength because actually wait. What is this? Defense bonus. Gain defense. Ooh. Gain defense bonus on all non-magical close combat attacks. So it isn't going to help against ranged, right? But it can help against anything else close combat. So it's like if someone shoots us from point blank like that shotgun last time, it's not going to help, but it's still going to be good. I think I'm going to take that because just a little bit of extra defense, I feel, can go a long way. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. That leaves us with 3 points, so we just wait. Like, we have no point in really investing in more of the gun right now. We don't, like, we have a gun, we just don't really use gun. It's a worst case scenario kind of thing. Unlocks etiquettes and that affect conversations. New etiquette. So yeah, unless I wanted to like invest in etiquettes. You know what? Let's see what an etiquette is. Oh, here's where we find that stuff that came up. The corporate security gang, social, all that sort of stuff. This actually might be useful because we can do, dialogue stuff. So it's like, what is our guy? Our guy is a Shadowrunner, I guess? Each etiquette can only be chosen once. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. I think I like the idea of taking one of these etiquettes because it helps us do dialogue situations. Because I did not know where these were coming from when I saw them come up on a couple of the different things. So yeah, like we've already had security come up some. Anyway, it's a little late to get good value out of it, but you know what? We'll do it anyway. Let's do that. We still have one leftover karma point anyway. Okay. And close that. Alright, let's go. Also, we've got enough money. We might be able to do another body modification. So, that would be nice. You've been able to do a lot of legwork on this job, but it's going to require a trip to cyberspace and back to ID the Ripper, the Matrix, the cybernetic analog of the inside the grid. The cybernetic analog of inside the grid, the worldwide computer network, a digital world information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body is left behind. All around your avatar, the pathways to other nodes filled with data IC, counter intrusion programs, and other jacked in runners. Cyberspace has as many dangers as the meat world, and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, black IC, and can fry a Decker's brain, or that can fry a Decker's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked. If you aren't careful, get dump shocked out and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy Decker and you can die. Let's not have that happen. I want to not die from decking. David? David Fry? What you doing? Thank you, David Fry. Morning. You look like you've been up all night. You look like you've seen some action, too. Look at use a shower. Where's Dog Castle? Can either of you analyze DNA? Doc Castle's equipment isn't really set up for that. Considers it for a minute. However, I could employ a semiconductor chip to decode DNA using a voltage change instead of light. That would eliminate the use of highly expensive equipment that would be required otherwise. He brightens. I just read a journal about it, so the information's still fresh. Frankly, it should be easy. Yeah, just casual DNA questions. Hey, this is the main quest. We are trying to find out about the Ripper and all of that, so... But he's, like, good to go on DNA, I guess. What do you want to know about it? We need to know who the DNA belongs to. Oh, that's beyond me. All I can do is give you the gene code sequence. Well, that doesn't help. Well, look, what am I supposed to do with it? How does the gene code sequence help me any more than having the DNA? But that's where I come in. David, if you can get me that code sequence, I am pretty sure we can track its owner down via the Matrix. Will do. Let me have the DNA you want to test. Okay, here we go. Leon, when David gives me the sequence, I'll jack in and help you trace the blood sample back to its source. If this works, I'll bring back more than just a sample. Let's get to work. If this works, we may find the Emerald City Ripper. No, Drek? He turns to Johnny, excited. Wake up, Johnny boy. You've got work to do. And Leon, if you need any gear, I'll be right here. I just got a second wind. Let me meet you at my rig. Oh, and we just got a couple more karma. Not enough to do anything much, but I don't even know, like, if we go into the Matrix, like, how is any of our strength or body stats going to matter? That's my concern. Like, none of our stats really seem to be good for Matrix. Reduce the chance to be hit by enemies in the Matrix. So we've got a little bit of intelligence. HP visible. So yeah. I think we should be fine, right? We'll just keep saving. Need new hardware, software. I'll take a look. Oh, yeah, none of this is stuff that I can do because I am not a decker. Like, I am a physical doing stuff guy. Yeah, I am very of the physical realm. Got a lot of bones over here. Van Grass, how you doing? Oh yeah, the flight recorder we got. I'm gonna get some peace and quiet tonight. You got something for me? Yeah, I got a flight recorder. Let's see. Would happen to be the Ares flight recorder, would it? Some very powerful buyers are looking for that. I can get, say, 20%. Leaves 2,000 for you. I mean, we don't have corporate etiquette. I can't really see why not to give it to them. And, you know, the money is good money, right? So, sure. Pleasure doing business. Alright, here's Johnny. We don't have any way to upgrade ourselves anymore. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequencing system that David employed, we should have information we need to track the Ripper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He is utilizing an unproven technique he'd read about in a science journal, and he was working from memory on minimal sleep. It's great, Professor. What's the plan? Whatever. Sounds fascinating. If there's time later, maybe you can tell me more. Yes. Maybe we can sit down with David and he can share his research, but let's stay focused. I have no decking experience. Here's what I'm thinking. We hit the Lone Star DNA database first and see if our donor has a prior criminal record. They have extensive DNA archives. Then we go hunting on what we can find. Let's hit the decks and jack into the Matrix. I can get you into their private grid easily, but I've got to warn you, once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience do you have? I have no decking experience. I am not a decking experience haver. I have a Trode net then. I have a Trode net here. It's a headband you wear that lets you piggyback me in the Matrix. You'll see and hear everything I do. Okay then. Ooh, we are Johnny Clean. Look at us, being Johnny Clean. There's Johnny. Johnny has no equipments, but let's see. Powerful attack program directed at 1. Heals us. Reduces alarm state. Cooldown of 6. Dang. Increases the chance to hit an enemy. Creates an attack expert system program. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's go. Okay, we're in. Your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. You can only imagine the way it feels for him. Arch will take us to the next node. Okay. The data store ahead is defended by intrusion countermeasures. I don't know what that means exactly. Oh, okay. I mean, let's... What happens if we go over here? I thought maybe it was a door. Or, oh, I guess only the first one is a door. Oh, now I see the countermeasures. How do we counter these measures? Creates an attacker expert system. I don't know exactly what that is. Well, let's go get ourselves in trouble. Because I don't know what we can do here. Oh, Jace! I was better off just ending my turn. Oh, what are you? Oh, geez, sniper accuracy. So they buffed this guy. Alright. Increases chance to hit. Powerful attack program. Yeah, this is a little weird, yeah. How do I attack them? A powerful attack program directed at one target doing 75. So, if I attack... Oh, okay, there we go. It just wasn't highlighting it. Oh, that did so little. Here, we hide behind the thing. That means we'll be safe. I don't know. That's... Okay, we increased our accuracy. See, they had to reposition. Ha! You missed! I think this is... Our problem is it's like we are only one us. Can we kill this? Yeah, there we go. We got that one. I'm so sleepy. Well, I appreciate you stopping it. Yeah, we are three us. We're just here with Johnny. Johnny Clean. We don't have any other like way to attack them, do we? Oh, we do just have a basic attack. I didn't even know. Oh, jeez. They got me one. Alright, so we did take a little damage. Let's heal ourselves just to make sure we're good. And then one more big attack. Oh, one more big attack. Did we get it? Oh, dang, but they got hit for 50 again. Okay, we should be able to take this thing out. Oh, it looks like this thing blocked one of the damage at some point. Doing 75. Zap you. And zap you. Alright, the IC is down. Let's see if there's a match to the fingerprint. I kind of want to heal, but it doesn't say this one is timed this time, so... Because the other one was, what is it? Damage, heal the last damage? The one that we had during the thing. Alright. DNA database. DNA match located. Ooh, we found a match. Silas Forsberg. Status deceased. Chop shop surgical assistant. Breaking and entering public indecency. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges filed. It's the deceased thing that I'm concerned about. 100% match to a dead man. Let's keep looking. Let me heal me. Okay. Okay, let's go, I guess, to one of these other glowing gates. Will heal us. Make sure we're good. Oh, you're over here. You're over here. So let's take some cover here. Oh, geez, stop it. Just don't do that. Hit him for 75. Alright, we got it for that one. We've got one more action left. Let's see. Like, it doesn't seem like we're gonna have a bad chance to hit him. Like, if I was worried about hitting him, maybe I'd use that cooldown. So I still don't know what this is. I'm not entirely sure. Like, attacker expert system program? Like, is that something to help us that follows us? Do we only have the one? Because this doesn't have a cooldown. Let's see. Oh, it's coming back at me. Well, let's see here. There we go. Autopsy records. The autopsy records. Silas Forsberg. Subject was found overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to disfigurement. Ooh. Had to check dental records to confirm no next of kin. That's suspicious. That's real suspicious. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body. Possible large bore surgical needles. body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. Huh. That's suspicious. Yeah, something is up. Okay, let's try the other door. Okay, we got 2 squares and a shield guy. Oh, they're coming. They're coming for me. Also, they just flanked me, which doesn't seem good. Like, change position. Should kill it. Okay, got that one. We got one more attack left. We don't seem to have any issue with like aim, so we don't so much need to use this. Although it's got a cooldown of 0, but it's going to use one of our AP, and we can just do a basic attack with what we have. Ow. Okay, and they're going to buff them. Shield all incoming damage. Okay, good to know. I don't like the things you're doing. You know what? I'm going to hold off healing again. Just see what we can do here. Oh, we just straight up got it. Okay. This guy's big and bulky or whatever, but... he's trying to hit me, and wow, he missed both of them. There we go, and do one of that. And we got it. Okay, is there anything else in this other than that? Doesn't look like it. Let's heal ourselves just in case. And find out what's on the news archive. Alright. Return on subject. Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body, a mass of puncture wounds, and a cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all his belongings to his psychiatrist. Weird. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to a life, as is far too common here in the Sprawl. Huh. That might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in the meat space. Okay. How do we get out? I'm not. Do we click? So we'll be stunned for 5 AP. Proceed. What? Okay. Do we go back to like where we started? Okay, we do. Alright. So, here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked at chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you've met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck in to the medical board's records and reverse trace to find this doctor. You in? Sure. I mean, what can I do? I can't actually contribute in a meaningful way, other than, as the active player. Like, all I can do is kind of hope that the mission goes well. Alright, Johnny Clean Persona. Let's go. Oh, what are you? Let's see. Can we take cover anywhere? None of these seem like they're giving us cover, so let's just blast them. So I started blasting. Oh, you're charging, you say? Well, I say blast. Yeah, we got one more ball over here. Can we, get a slightly better position? You know what? Let's give ourselves the boost. Because this is a little far away. Oh, damn. Hit for 50. Get him? Dang it. One more. There we are. And I'm going to heal. Alright, medical board, what you got? Patient records. Searching medical boards for Silas Forsberg. Medical record file for Silas Forsberg. Okay, 2020 to 2030. Pediatric record is partial. One particular pediatrician entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from a chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently, with an outbreak of changeling children being born. With the aberrant physiology we're seeing, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seemed to have no effect, upping the dosage. Okay. That was the pediatric. So 2030 to 2040. Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. That's not suspicious at all. I am lying. Okay, yeah, that... Okay, 2040 to present. The file is quite large and takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. It's written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly an unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimicked speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason, and for the health of the patient, I am assigning another doctor to his case. I will inform him at his next session. That's weird. That's real weird. Got a new name, Dr. Holmes. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he's a spiky guy. Oh, good. They both missed. That's good for me. I like that they miss. Okay, and one more. You missed. I'm gonna buff us. Like, it's not a bad percentage, but I want a little bit better percentage, at least for the next couple turns. 75. Ah, you missed. Idiot. And what, one more? Got it. Let's go check the medical board. Employment records. Alright, the employment records located. Henry Hollings Holmes, MD, PhD. What's the current status? Current employment status. Dr. Henry Holmes currently holds a position of Chief Psychiatrist and Administrator at Mercy Mental Hospital, Snohomish, Washington. What are their previous employers? Previous employers, the psychiatric residents in the Mercy Mental Hospital, 2040 to 2045. They were attending physician at the Mercy Mental, 2030 to 2040, private practice. Wait. Where was that 10 years? Oh wait, I just can't read. Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem all that suspicious. We checked all those. I'll leave the employment records. I don't know what more we can find. Bingo, back to meat space again. Okay, if you say so. Like, I don't know what we found out there, because like, nothing seemed super useful. You want to walk? I guess we only have so far that we can go on a single turn. Alright, reality is, at the end of the day, contextual, and as the meat world comes back into focus, your head once again tries to settle on which world is the real one. While the philosophical question lingers, your meat body demands food and drink. You disconnect from the deck and find that the Union's safe house has risen. Ooh, wow, we got 9 points again? Ooh. 9 points of karma sounds good. If we take strength, then we can get closer to this. I think that's what I want to do. Alright, let's see. Anybody got any new items? Despite the hour, Buster is fastidiously put together in another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk his elbow in a dozen crates, and each containing objects of sinister matte black hidden beneath curls of straw-colored packing foam. Foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Just in time, I've got a whole slew of new toys from a supplier back east, factory fresh, and I'm still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this batch that might interest you. Buster, how long you been doing this? Well, let's see here. I left Calfree in July 8th, 2038 at 6:13 in the morning. It was a Thursday. From there, I wandered a bit, plied my skills as a merc in half-dozen different wars, official and otherwise. Never did take to running the shadows like some of the boys I knew. Too subtle for my tastes, I suppose. Let's see. Surely there's no shortage of full-scale engagements to be had, so I didn't want to work. Might still be doing it if I hadn't lost the arm. How did you lose it? It was so stupid. Some Azzies were lobbing smokers behind our lines, more to mess with us than anything. I decided to toss one back, and didn't it just figure that the one I grabbed ain't a smoker? I got it off, but only just barely. Shredded my old arm, but good. Got plenty of scars to remember the moment. Got plenty of scars to remember the moment by as well, but the arm was the big one. So, take a word of advice from an old soldier. Make sure you're never holding a grenade in one hand unless you just pulled the pin in the other. That's some solid advice. I mean, yeah, that's some real solid advice there. Now, if I haven't given you reason to doubt my professional competence, how about we talk turkey? What can I get you? What do you have? Got any good melee weapons yet? Ooh, axe. Axe is slightly better than what we carry. Ooh, katana. The katana it may also do AP damage on critical hit. Ooh. So it's basically like the machete, but better? No, wait. It's basically the machete. The machete can do AP damage. The axe can do slightly better damage, but doesn't have the AP bonus. Because we could sell the machete and then get a katana just for the hell of it. It's not even that expensive. But I don't see any stat benefit to it, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep our katana for now. Hopefully they get something a little better when it comes to melee weapons. Although, like, the other weaponry has a so much higher stat. Makes me think, like, maybe we should invest in weapons, other weapons. A powerful pistol for 300? I don't know. I like the melee stuff. Okay, what else we got? David? David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell this case has gotten under his skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, and it was linked to a dead chop shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now, I have my theories, but what do you think is going on? Silas might have an... David is tired, is he? That's... Silas might have an identical twin brother. Silas faked his death. The DNA evidence doesn't belong to the killer. There is something suspicious about Silas's death. Maybe Silas faked his death? There's a distinct possibility. What was it we saw in the autopsy report? It was so mangled they couldn't actually, like, identify him. Also, yeah, like, he was killed by sedatives, but the coroner still thought he'd ripped off his own face? Good catch. That matches up with something I've seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that'll make a replica set of your teeth. Find some schlub off the street, no one will miss, swap the teeth, and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Lucky I've never been that desperate. But why would he need to go to those lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? He had prior unlicensed plastic surgery. Let's see. Corp gunning for him. I mean, unlicensed, like, surgery. True. Wouldn't look too good on someone's record if they wanted to become a doctor. I think this is beginning to come together. The late Silas left all his belongings to a doctor. Dr. Holmes' employment records have him as the administrator at Mercy Mental, and the picture on the file matches the person you saw downtown, the same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence points to him being your killer, whoever he really is. Let's see. Should go find Dr. Holmes and ask him some pointed questions. Yeah, let's go find Holmes and ask some questions. Please pay him my respects. I always find that high caliber rounds get the message across. You should clearly hire some friends and go loaded for bear. I side loaded a ton of valuable data from the Lone Star Matrix nodes. Here's your cut. You're not coming? I think my part here is done. You might want to go sticking your hand into a hornet's nest, but I'm a little more wary of the jobs I take these days. Okay. Ooh, does this mean he has better clothes now too, maybe? Got new armor? What do you got? Ooh! Oh. So what we have grants 3 HP. This right here grants 1 strength and 5 HP, and it's only 1,000. I mean, if we were more of a gun kind of guy, this one right here would give us 1 quickness and 5. So I think this, yeah. There's more other outfits here too. Anything else really good? Yeah, let's get this outfit. Ooh, we're so pointy now. We're so pointy. There's a cockroach in my eggs. That's a protein boost. Well, maybe we'll sell it later. Wait, no. Can we sell it some grenades or something? I don't have anything there, but let's see what kind of... Sarah? Just one glance is all you need to tell that the good doctor is exhausted. Her crumpled scrubs are stained with a mix of blood and other fluids too colorful to be naturally occurring in the human body. Her eyes are those of a person who's built up a substantial sleep debt and has no idea when or how to begin paying it off. I'm not one to talk, but you look like Drek. Afraid there isn't much that I can do for that. Doc Castle snaps her fingers and calls forth the spirit normally seen perched on her shoulder. It appears from out of the ether, and the doctor immediately seems less fatigued than she was a moment before. Now, what can I do for you? Is everything alright here, Doc? Here at the Union? Yes, fine. I'm just getting back myself. Days here tend to be slow, so I volunteer at a medical center on the other side of Touristville, and I had a rough shift. Care to talk about it? Hadn't you heard? Doctors don't like to talk about their problems. It makes us appear less godlike, but I'll humor you. I didn't hear all the details. All I really know is what came in on the lips of the victims, healthy enough to still speak. Apparently, one of the Baron's gangs incurred the wrath of a local Sielpa ring, leading to rolling shootouts through the city streets. Several bystanders were injured. But the real mess didn't begin until the party crashed into the yard of an old industrial plant out on Union Hill Road. They woke some sort of toxic spirit and then began running amok, causing easily as much damage as the initial battle. And we left to pick up the pieces, of course, and we were left to pick up the pieces, of course, but enough about my troubles. Let's hear about yours. Tell me what ails you. What's your medical supplies? No, it's not what I wanted. Cyberware? You have anything interesting? We could get another arm. We have enough for the body too. Ooh. Wired reflexes with reflex trigger. Movement +1. When triggered, you will dodge the first attack against you, and it lasts for 3 rounds. Ooh, that is tempting. It's 5,000. I don't know how much it'll cost to get us a team for our thing. This costs 1.5. Like, that gives us 2 more armor. It would give us 2 points left. So we would still have points for the body. Okay, so these are all body related. So what is it? 2 body is like, I can't remember the stat with the stats workout is like 1 body is like multiple health. That's 3% to hit. That doesn't seem that great. I kind of want this, but more armor, so we're more of a tank. Doesn't use up too much of our money. Although it's like, I don't know what we do. Like, how do we... You know what? I'm going to leave it be. The guy over here, we didn't talk to this guy mostly because we don't have anything. We don't do spells, so... Algernon looks the same as always, so much so that one may wonder if he ever takes time to eat or sleep. Perhaps his presence on this plane of existence is insubstantial enough that he isn't subject to such base needs, or perhaps he just does these things when no one's looking. Dark clouds surround you, my friend, but perhaps there is something I can provide you that would help you with whatever weighs heavily upon you. Nah, man, I don't magic. Still sleeping in there. Alright. Like, yeah, our weaponry is not the best, but I think we're good. Because, like, our new armor is just better. Like, dang it, why did I do that? Revert! Good, there's a revert button. When I accidentally cleared all. Like, I don't know if we need a grenade by any measure, but you know what? I'm gonna end up in the fray more than anything else, so. Still sleeping. Change the channel. After my soaps are over. Mr. Delilah. Alright. I'm your guy. Discreet service only. So I need to hire a crew. Alright. Let's find us someone who can heal. Because that worked out really well last time. I don't see the guy from before. Or wait, was he in here? Yeah, it's support mage. This is the guy from before. And he healed pretty good, although only being able to heal the most recent damage is a little annoying. Anything else good for support? What does he have? Yeah, he has the same sort of gun and weapon combo. Alright, heals all the damage. Ignores armor. They don't seem too bad. It's a cool sword. I didn't really figure out how best to use the shaman. So I'm gonna not take a shaman. Let's take one of these mages that has the healing stuff. The heals in the... what is this? Target is blinded and cannot see or attack targets. That seems neat. Court mage in the network. Like, this guy seems good. Because he has the option for haste. He can put down barriers. Like, he seems like a good one to choose. It's a techno shaman. A utility man. Just general weapons. Let's take this healing guy. He really helped us out last time. Combat rigger. Lay a smoke trail. And a weapon upgrade. Cute. Cute. Their name is Just In Case. Is there a rigger in the fixer contracts? Ooh, a medkit on wheels? That sounds interesting, but what else we got? Beretta, Smoker, Doberman. Alright, they have a couple of things. And a support drone for smoke, I guess. I mean, they cost a little bit more, but they have a little bit better of a drone and they have a shotgun. Let's go ahead and take them. Anything else? think I like them. See the data people try to hide. She can do some of the, like, this one is support, but she can do just actual, like, damage and stuff, right? Directed at one target. You know what? Let's take her also. I doubt we need this many people, but I'm gonna go over, overkill for this because I want to make sure that everything goes well. All right, Mercy Hospital, sure. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes. You've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmland of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops to greet you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top the damaged roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light from within speaks to the inhabitants, or speaks of the inhabitants. You walk up the hospital steps and confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. This does not feel like the end. Like, feels like there should be more going on left. We got our heals just in case. Got weapons that we have. Everybody else just sort of has some things. I mean, I have no reason to not just give them stuff. What does everybody look like? Sure. Right. Confirm. I think I gave one of them my grenade, but it's fine. All right. Let's investigate the hospital. Receptionist, hi, how's it going? Welcome, sir. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? I'm here to see Holmes, Dr. Holmes. New customer, please wait in the common room up ahead. I will notify the good doctor. Look around before Holmes arrives. Stay within the cafeteria. Automated medication dispensary doesn't recognize you, so nothing happens. Lorraine, what's up? Hey guys, have you seen Josie? I don't think so. Oh, I know, right? I haven't seen him in days. Dr. Felipe told me not to worry about it. He says I worry too much. But who am I supposed to play chess with? Donnie over there can't suss more than a match 4. So, Josie sounds like quite the guy. What's he look like? He's big. He's got a big gold ring. The doctors let him keep it when he got here. Sometimes he lords it over us, but I'm sure if I had a ring like that, I would do the same. He says he won it playing for the Screamers in the Super Brawl years back. I've seen ex-brawler becoming a celebrity around here. Urban brawl, huh? That's a rough profession. Not too rough for Josie. He says he went the whole season without any injuries. He's usually playing Outrider, though. Will you at least help me look for him? I have this key I swiped off a day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. You could probably have a peek in the infirmary and see if there's a record or something. He might just be in a cool-off room. They won't tell me. I'll see. You know what? No sweat. I can do that for you. Really? Great. I wish everybody was as nice as you. Not like my mom. Alright, now we have a key. What's this? Let me click. Clock stopped probably displaying time 40 years ago? Wow. Donnie, what you got? Hello, stranger. You look new here. Are you new here? Doing health and safety check. I'm looking for Dr. Holmes. Donnie's face blanches. I don't think you really want that. Not really. I mean, what's that supposed to mean? Around here, you don't want to attract the attention of the doctor. If you stay quiet, life is much easier. Much easier. I'm Leon. Who are you? Name's Donnie. That's my name. Donnie. Donny. I knew I didn't recognize you. I know everybody in this place. Everybody. Well, everybody on the first 2 floors. We're in... Anyone I should look out for, Donnie? No, not on this floor. Only us calm ones are allowed up in the cafeteria. If you're violent, you have to eat in your room. I'm doing a health and safety check for corporate office. Anything you can tell us? Well, you don't want to talk to me. I don't work here. I'm not crazy enough for that. I should go. Okay. Ooh. I don't think we can get in here. We aren't a decker or a rigger or whatever. Yeah, we aren't a decker, so we can't get into here. Sure. When are you on break? He's looking that direction. Quick, let's sneak into the door. No, turn around. I have no idea if where they're looking even matters. Ooh. Is that an arm on the... An arm... Oh my god, what is happening in this room? One stench of blood and mold gets stronger as you move closer. Okay, you find an unlabeled Trivid disc. You have no way of playing it back. A severed arm lies next to the zipped body bag. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. I'm gonna take the ring? Like, I don't know why, we could walk away, but, I feel like this ring could be important. We know that this is what is it, Josie? Right? So... You slip the heavy ring off the cold finger and feel its weight in your hand. Inside is an engraving that reads, Screamers 2048. Surgical carts strewn with gruesome tools, motorized saws. Patient information on Josiah C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal. Oh, so their name's Josiah. That makes sense. Read the history. Josiah C. Dawson. Occupation retired. Allergies none. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a reason for stay. Attached notes. Patient had undocumented cyberware in the left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects as well as fulfill some custom requests. That is weird. Let's walk away. Thought there was more over here to look at. Did I miss something? Medical history. Nope. Alright. Hopefully they don't see us walk back out into the hall, right? Don't mind me, just normal, everyday people. So we found the ring. So we found Josie's arm, let's say. So did you see anything? Josie's not looking too good. Oh, do we try to like sugarcoat this or be like reasonable about it, nice about it? Whoa, I didn't even see them there before. I wasn't paying attention. Not sure how to put this. Tell me, did he get released? I don't know what happened, but it looks like he's dead because he's a corpsicle. Well, just looks like Josie's gonna be playing Super Brawl in the sky. Here, Lorraine, take the ring. You should have this. Oh, you mean he... Oh, God. Well, thanks for your help. The noise of a scratchy PA system blasts through the room. Attention, Leon. Please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. Well, we got 2 karma for that, I guess, at least. Yeah, we aren't a decker. It feels like we're missing out on a lot not being a decker. Like, you know, we're missing on a bunch of different stuff not being a decker. Can we talk to you more? Receptionist? I'll be with you in a moment. Okay, I guess let's go be with in a moment. Running in the shadows. Yes, we are running in the shadows. And for the most part, it's going okay. We found suspect. I'm already stretching. So yeah. We found suspect sort of stuff. We found a suspect, let's say. That so that I don't drag the screen all the way across. And drink. Yes, I can do that. But yeah, we went into the Matrix and we investigated the DNA that we found at the end of last time. And it kind of led us to this guy who seems to be impersonating their old doctor. They're super suspicious. Like, they don't seem right at all. They do not seem like good people. And then, yeah, we just found a former sports ball player who... I mean, we didn't find them so much as we found some of them, including their arm severed on the ground with their championship ring on their hand. So, I don't know. This hospital does not seem well. You know, does not seem like it's completely above board. So let's... Oh, also, we brought a full team. We brought a full team here. So, I have full expectation that something's going to go down at some point. Oh, you don't look suspicious at all. Wow. Like, not to be racist, but this guy just looks real suspicious. Yeah, not to be racist against elves or whatever, but this dude just looks suspicious. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. Yeah, he looks suspicious without being an elf. His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling and thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How can I help? Oh. All three of these are basically just playing our hand immediately. Dr. Holmes, aka Silas Forsberg, how about we chat? You Holmes, you Silas, or whatever you're calling yourself at the moment. Dr. Holmes, I presume, you're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. I feel like this is the least, like, entirely playing our hand. Because this is just like, this is clearly we know so much. You know what? You're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. Sorry, who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Alright, if that's how you want to play it. Dr. Holmes, I have reason to believe you're involved in the Emerald City killings. Cut the act, Doc. I know you killed the real Holmes. It was a good racket you had going, but you got sloppy with your kills. Now the Ripper's trail leads straight to your door. Feels like the best answer. Only trail I see is the one that you left in your own wake. In fact, I believe the Ripper may be standing right in front of me. Guards? No! Ah! Oh wait, that didn't matter at all. Normal strike. We just attack him. Like, he's not even gonna survive this. Yeah, he's down. Ooh, stuff. We got a guard key. Let's open the door. Just in case. Like, we can't even take cover. Oh, we can try to take cover, but nope, none of these places are cover. How do we activate? Okay, the smoker drone, the other drone, yes. More drone. Got him good. She have. Let's see. What is this? Who is this guy? Hey, a big guy. One of their inmates is just a big hulking guy. We got him. We got him. Nearby intercom speaker crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention all personnel, we have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a male orc, but may be coordinating with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. You say that like I'm not gonna just go out? Wait, how can we get in this door? I'm kind of curious about this door. I feel like we should be able to open this door, but it doesn't show so. Oh, I'm wounded. I forgot about that. I'm hardly wounded. Not nearly as wounded as I thought. Wait, can we go back? I want to see what's in here. Like, if we double back, if we can, like, interact with anything. I don't think so, but just making sure. Like, it's not giving us any interaction with these people. Will get us back to the front line. Exit this character from the scene. What? Are they trying to, like, split up the party as an option? Okay, that'll give him enough AP that he can get through the door. The halls of disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see the inside of every bit. You see the inside is every bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics, with peeling paint, cracked floors, and exposed conduit. The pretense of medical care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old, prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than this facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. Okay. Stay back! A violent patient. Okay. Who opened the cells? They'll kill us all. Hospital security. They don't seem to be hostile currently? Okay, they are hostile, I guess. It doesn't give us the option to attack them. Alright, damn! Seriously, I am strong. Let's turn the drone back on. What she got? Fire? we got... Oh no! Ow! The violent patient is going to get them, I think. Here, let's get something else to... Got it. Really? You don't have a pistol? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's get moving. The intercom begins speaking as soon as approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade. And so we must break you. That doesn't sound good. I don't like that idea. I'm kind of curious what's in this other room. Oh, that's a violent patient. I don't care about the violent patient that much. No! You missed. Stop it, violent patient. Violent patient. Quit it. Lucky I'm the good guy here. These are all unstable mental patients. I am not going to attack them if I can avoid it. Oh, we so much AP because of that spell. Yeah, we're gonna do what we can to not attack the mental patients and such. Oh, he's gonna have a hard time staying caught up, isn't he? Violent patients. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna attack us some. They're gonna get some shots in. It's a given. At least they're melee. They're melee focused characters. Hey! You're attacking my robot! Who gave you a gun? Where the hell did you get a gun? Who gave that unstable mental patient a gun? Yeah, I think we need to turn off the robot. Just to, like, we'll turn it back on later if we have to. Nothing in here for us. I'm curious if there is anything in here. Nope. There, we just wasted a turn. An ex-surgeon. Are you an ex-surgeon and now we have to do to you? Ah! 12. Good, he missed. Hey, leave the robot alone! Okay, that's another mental patient. Didn't she have heals? Damn it, no. Only he does, right? And he is entirely too far away, so yeah, we're gonna take damage. Nighty night, surgeon. You, with the gun. Let's make you blind. There's so many of them! So many of these patients. Quit it! The smell of rotting flesh is immense, and the remains appear to be from multiple things. Not enough AP. Fine, be that way. She is damaged. Hey, stop breaking the robot! Oh, he doesn't have line of sight, I guess. That's unfortunate. That was only 6, but it'll have to do. What is this? Surgical cart contains the gate key. Unlabeled trivial disc to the second drawer. So now we can get in here. God dang it. Didn't he have a smoke drone or something? Turn on the smoke. Says it does 3 damage. I just need smoke. I was hoping for some, like, actual smoke, not, like, a mortar strike. Oh well. Just get the hell out of here. This is not going well. I don't want to kill these civilians if I can help it. She needs heals. But our one healer's cooldown is almost over. Oh no! Ooh. Stop it! Leave the robot alone! I was gonna say it did nothing wrong to you, but... Okay, she is, not doing great. I'm gonna have her heal herself, just to make sure we're good. Robot, open the door, quickly! Run! Run from these fools! Oh no. From another intercom, Dr. Holmes continues. Someone once told me that I was a broken thing. But he also said I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down so I could put myself... He wanted to break me down so I could put myself back together again. And I did, but only after I broke him. I could remake you as well. What wonderfully twisted thoughts must churn in a mind such as yours, but I'm more inclined to use you for parts. Oh no, another crazed patient. Like, I really hope there's some kind of benefit for us for not killing these patients just outright. And still one more turn before we can cast that. Justin, run! Run, Justin, run! Oh shoot, I should have... Oh jeez, we need to blind this one! Oh no, we really need to blind this one. Where at? Ow! Quit it! 9 damage? Jeez, holy crap! Okay, fine, heal me for that 9 damage. Yeah, we're gonna need to use a health kit on us at some point. Okay, we gotta get line of sight. Oh, and we don't have enough anything. So hopefully, whatever this guy is doing, he doesn't do it too strongly in the next turn. I don't know that there's a quote 17. Let me see, how many quotes we got? Quotes. There's 16 quotes. Yeah, there's only 16 quotes. I mean, I could tell you exactly what that was. That was one of the Yakuza games. And I can tell you exactly where that's from. That's from, what's it? Jonathan Frakes Asks You Things. Okay, we have security in here and a doctor. It's still credited under your other name. No! Leave the robot alone! Like, these patients are not of sound mind. We need to turn off the thing to follow. We still don't have line of sight of the patient. I do not like that giant one. Okay. 9 damage and you missed. Like, can we just run past them? They have so many of them, and they're getting so many turns. I don't know if we can outrun them, though, either. Well, at least now we can blind this giant friggin' guy. We've got to clear everything fine, but We're running. Run, everybody. The heck? Who is attacking who back here? I don't know what's happening back here. What the fuck was that? What the absolute hell was that? Are the mental patients fighting each other? What in the world is going on? Because this is... Nope, that's not us. Okay, that's... Where the hell are our people? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's our 4 people. What the hell is going on over in here? Also, who just shot a grenade? Oh, the unstable mental patient that has a bomb, or has a gun must have also had a grenade? What the actual hell? By all means, come. You have proven yourself truly fine specimen. You can think of 100 uses for one such. Okay, the Trivid player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Insert and playback 1. Dr. Holmes, got some cutout chips in the last week. Tried them out on some patients with violent flashbacks. Hope it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all of the psychotic brake triggers were blocked. Ms. Yuskin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. 3. In today's interview, Ms. Yuskin told me she hated her legs. She said they were stumpy, unattractive. I haven't done a transplant in years, but I offered to give her new legs. Her face lit up like it was Christmas. At least her cutout can block out surgery and painful recovery process. I put in an order to the meat grinder to send me anything leggy. Maybe I'll get some elf legs in and see how she likes them. Payback 3. I was walking to the organ grinders downtown, and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mercurial's label, with the Personifix chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some SimSense re-release of a Mercurial live show, but it gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience. I am perfectly set up to be a Bunraku fixer. If I can find a supplier for Personifix chips, I can sell full-service Bunraku, even program the behavior trees. 8. I found a buyer for the first Bunraku. A man in the Barrens offered me 20,000 for the female troll I've been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says he can put me in touch with some more buyers if I'll accommodate special orders. These morons' lives are already over anyway. The least they could do is line my pockets. Wow, he really is terrible. We need to get out of here. Fine, get us out of here. Get us as out of here as we can quickly get out of here. Do you have enough points? I don't think she has enough points. Go, quick, run. Let's get out of this fight. We're saving ourselves by not fighting them. End? Oh, the enemies are taking a turn. They must be fighting each other down here, because they're not chasing us. Game? Hello? I think I lost the game. I can't zoom, I can't do anything. I'm not sure what happened. I think we crashed, maybe. I feel like music's still playing. So we got that going for us, I guess. Maybe we gotta close the program and open it up again. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know what's happening. Just try to close it and see what happens. Game. I'm not getting anything. Alright. Okay, oh, there we go. We turned it off. Hopefully the auto-saved well enough. I doubt it did it in the middle of the combat, which kind of sucks because it wasn't going that badly. But what do you think of the last game? I don't like that it made me have to force quit it, but game, 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 game. I know you're there. Hello? Game, I know you're there. There you are. How far back? If it's before the combat, then fine. All we know is that we're trying to, like, avoid the enemies. Okay, not the best place, but again, I don't mind attacking the security, but yeah, let's just leg it. Security will attack as need be. What else does he have? Oh, we need 2 to speed up. Oh well. Really? Damn. Alright. We got him coming for us, but I'm just gonna rush it and yeah, he's watching us from somewhere. Checking something. Okay. jerk. Hey. Maybe we should use, like, the flesh it grenade or whatever. Yeah, maybe we should have come out with the grenade that just sort of stops them. I guess I could also use the attack that doesn't do damage but, like, depletes AP. Because it won't kill him, but it'll make him not be able to attack. You with the gun. I don't like you with the gun. Do not like the things you're doing with that gun. I am going to bring him up closer because he's got the ability to heal. Really? I lost 1 AP from that. How did I miss? That's appalling that I missed. Dang it. To get into line of sight, I have to move into a weird spot. Okay. I'm going to push him more around this corner, but we're going to have to come back. Nope. Ha! You missed. It's a shotgun. How do you miss with a shotgun? $12? Damn! Well, it's gonna save his healing for me, but... have a good D&D. Ow. Ow! Alright, we gotta go! Like, I don't want to hurt these people. pay good money for these people. Alright, something is broken, and I did, but only after I broke the other guy. Okay. Oh, jeez, you missed. That's good. I have no idea who we were shooting, but... Damn it! Stop hitting my healer! Ow. Let's see. Let's blind this guy, because I don't know what the hell he's doing. I just don't like it. Do you have anything better? Can we move out of the way and then throw the grenade? Nope, the grenade costs 2. Shoot. Oh, she is just getting battered. She's gonna die! The rate they're going. Didn't even heal her all the way. Oh my god. This was going so much better the first time. Also, the blindness spell is only going to last for so much longer. Aha, you missed. Ow, you hit. Yeah, attack the other guy. Yeah, okay. The inmates are attacking each other. So we found out who had the grenade. Let's get out of... Okay, you. Can you get to the thing to... Alright. Let's do all this again. Four? I need 4 to be able to get that far. Get her in the other room. Haha, you missed. Oh wait, you're still blind, aren't you? Oh. 11? Ah! Shit. This is going so much worse. Can we get you out of here? We could raise his armor or something. Wait, does she have enough to get out of here? She does have enough to get out of here. He's not in good state, but we just need him to survive. Like, they're all attacking each other. Stop it! Oh wait, that's my robot. I can heal the robot. Hey! Get my robot out of this. Or their robot. And there went that giant hulking mental vision. Alright. We kept from messing them up too much. Before you is the medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids. Gory stains speak of body's fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines. Enduring horrific experiments, the subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You've chased Holmes this far, just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does this safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper, the elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. Feels like kind of short, but you know what? We're doing fine. Can we heal everybody first? Or something? Because we are not doing great. Who will get the most out of the healing? Justin. Okay. That still didn't heal very much. Oh my god. Myself. He doesn't have any other heals left. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't love this. This does not seem good. I guess we do have one more heal. Or we have a couple more heals, I guess. Alright, let's go. Everybody's in rough shape. Okay. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is also a rare chance to get a word in with the good doctor, who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You're a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. Both know how this is going to end, so let's get it already. How much longer are you going to hide? Why don't we settle this face to face? Why don't we settle this face to face? Few friends for a face such as mine. Though I have one associate I would be happy to introduce you to. Pitzel, subdue them. What? Who is this? Mage. Oh, jeez! Pitzel is huge! Pitzel is friggin' huge! Holy shit, and they're fast as hell! I guess we were out of turns, but jeez. I'm just going off on him. Like, there's not a lot I can do. What can we do here? Hey, Justin, now is the time you want to turn on your robots. Okay. He has a shotgun, right? Yeah. You have any other attacks? Like, try to take his... We're gonna try to take his AP away so that he can't do anything to us. If we can blind him? Ow. Alright. 1v1 me, Pitzel. Let's see, what else we got? Is there anybody that we can heal? Heal himself. That was so little. That was not the one I meant to click on. I meant to click on me. So that's super great for me. Ooh, 24. That's a good amount of damage. Oh, here he comes! Can't you do anything right? Maybe we take out the doctor first. Pietzel, like, not do anything. Really? He's gonna get one attack. Missed! Ah. Missed! Oh my god, how are we missing? $13. Acid? What the fuck? Oh, he is almost dead. Does he even have his heals up? Oh fuck, he's dead! He is actually dead. Okay. He does not have the stuff for this. He has so much health. Okay, what can we do? Get a little closer, I guess. How does he miss? Heal her. I'm doing so little damage to him. Still blind. How? How does that miss? Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to the mortal coil for a few moments more. This place of broken things, I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling toward a workbench across the way. She was playing. Both of us. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Thanks? Then, with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Do we have to kill Peetzel? Fine, we'll finish killing Peetzel. I don't like it, but I don't think it'll let us end. I guess it was an objective for us. Alright, let's explore a little. That was a painful fight. Sure there's nothing here. We got so many points from that. And we got several points. The idea of forcing them to drop their weapon. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get back. Wait, what's going on over here? Oh, the Bunraku! I forgot. I wasn't thinking about the Bunrakus that he was making. Alright. Yeah, we can't unlock this. We is barely alive. Holmes' workbench falls somewhere between the Cornish slab and a medieval torture device. It's decorated in the many colors of death and littered with the instruments of the trade. To one side, there's a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is a poxec, a small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held closed with a tied length of surgical tubing. Let's look at the workbench, or with the space. The bench is clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembers bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it's been used relatively recently. Let's look at the journal. Leafing through the pages, you find few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting clearly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Huh? Melinda? Pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his current loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names. It lists the organs besides the names, and your eye catches Sam Watt's name. I didn't even notice the name until you said ew. But yeah, it's just all so many letters and nonsense. Like if they use a word that I already have blacklisted from all of those different streaming sites or fake viewer sites or whatever, yeah, no, the bot is going to get it like as soon as they say something. So it's when they use weird alternate letters and alternate characters and like weird spacing and stuff that it doesn't always catch it. All right, so your eye catches Sam Watt's name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared in the same fate. There's also a large sum of new yen which can easily be transferred to your account. All right, what's in the rolled sheet of paper? Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of a human female form, rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes's very own monster. That's creepy. Let's see what else we can come up with. There's nothing else, right? Yeah, there's nothing else. Yeah, there's two Bunraku thingies, people, whatevers. Talk to Bunraku? His chip slot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Well, hello there. Did you come to play? Are you okay? How long have you been here? I just want to know what's going on. Yeah, I just want to know what's going on. Forget him. I'll tell you. Oh, it's the female. Forget him. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you anything you want. I'll do anything you want. I'll be your little playmate. By your name. Oh my god, it's so terrible. Like, ugh. He was able to create, like, fake people to the automatons, basically. It's creepy. Oh, damn it, I hit the wrong button. Here, talk again. Puppet stares at you blankly. Shoot, I double-clicked, because my mouse does that sometimes. Alright, but yeah, all we needed to know was it was creepy. Persona Effects Chip Wiper. Huh. Use the chip to erase. Use the chip eraser on the Bunraku. I mean, if we erase them, do they get to be their own people? Like, do they get their own consciousness? Or are they just robots basically standing here? Leave them to their fate. No, you know what? Let's erase the programming. Because whatever they were was not right. Alright, his eyes focus and raise hands slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corners of his mouth as he surveys the room. First you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Sweet Jesus, what did he do? What am I? He begins weeping, his body racked in great, inconsolable, heavy sobs. Sorry. Hopefully you'll be okay. What do we got back here? Oh, this is... Oh, jeez, yeah. When it gave the box text, yeah, this is not a good place. Transition to a new location. Might as well. Loose ends. You ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes. The Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past a now familiar landmark until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of its overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate the next move. Hmm. The Union is quiet this afternoon. The salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from the nearby offices and suburbs to dabble in the exotic yet. Johnny? There he is! Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you walk up. We were just talking about you, Leon. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us where you were going. We've been waiting for you since the return. Thought you knew better than that, Johnny. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. It's just, we have a personal stake in the Ripper murders. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by the killings as well. The randomness of them, no one knows if they will be next, or if the killer might take from them. I admit the killings have hampered business as well. I'm sorry, but it's true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? Personally responsible? No. The killer? Yes. Not exactly. I got the bastard who wielded the scalpel, but whoever's pulling the strings is still out there. Someone's pulling the strings of a serial killer? That sounds more complicated than I suspected. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest body parts. All the transplanted organs came from the same donor. It looked like he was putting... Oh, God! I did not gather that from the text. I wasn't paying close enough attention. He was trying to rebuild Sam's mother? Oh yeah, the whole thing was a Frankenstein job. The Ripper was harvesting body parts to reassemble Sam's mother. All the victims had transplanted organs, and the Ripper was just taking them back? Oh, jeez. The three are silent as the news sinks in. Yeah, exactly. Sheesh, what the hell? Who was trying to rebuild Sam's mother? So Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother. That's about the size of it, yeah. I sense a cause and effect here. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I'm told that there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. Sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when we met. Sounds like she'll be buried with all of her missing parts. You know what? Let's go with the sister line. I think his sister Jessica had something to do with it. Or wait, do you think his sister Jessica had something to do with it? Hang on. I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. There's gotta be something else going on. It's clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts. I will when I get answers. That's where I'm headed. And I need to pay my respects. course. Miss Kobodo raises her hand and the conversation stops. Wait, before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us. Where is the Ripper now? Well, he isn't in heaven. I'm sure of that. She nods in satisfaction. That is good. That's pretty good. Objective complete. New objective. Get a new objective. Ooh. What does he have to say? Stop walking around the prequel. Welcome back, Leon. Got any good intel for me? I get the feeling you're one to carry the intel. You're the one carrying the intel these days. Word around here is that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Dare I ask how it went? Won't be a problem anymore. He's in the ground. Sam's killer met his end. Sam would be grateful, I'm sure. And yet, your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you still survey the room like a man who has yet to return from war. This isn't over, is it? Ripper may have been killing on someone else's orders. Some complications. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with that one. Big guy sighs. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Baron's has a short memory, but for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear for how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way for the megacorp to make land grabs and push poor Sinless further to the fringes, where the dangers are the greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. Good thing the Union's got you. Good thing we've got each other. Take care, Leon. Yeah, let's go downstairs real quick, see if there's anything interesting down there. Or at least new. If they have any new stock. Maybe I'll buy some more health. Doc looks better rested and in better spirits than the last time you saw her. She's clearly had a shower and a change of clothes. Maybe even some sleep. Her eyes are sharp when they turn up from her work to greet you. Welcome back. Still all in one piece, I see. More's the pity for me, but I'll still take your money. Perhaps a full physical is in order, or we can call it a medical consultation. That's where I roughly determine the odds of your survival based on your professional proclivities. Comes with a lollipop. So what'll it be? Actually, I'm curious how many patients you've lost over the years. Ooh, that's a tricky question, but I kind of want to... Dr. Castle sets down her work and fixes you with a hard look. Her expression normally falls on an axis of varying degrees of indifference, depending on her level of tiredness, but now it's shifted over to something decidedly darker. Is this morbid curiosity? I didn't mean to upset you. It's fine, I have no reservations about answering the question. To give you a hard number is difficult. There are many who I would consider patients, but never made it home. And so I suppose one could say they died while under my care, though not as a result of it. But the number I think you want is the number of patients who died on my table, and that number is 6. 6 who I was unable to save, spread across a 13-year career, and I remember each and every one, down to the smallest detail, including the moment where I realized I could do nothing more for them. I would argue that 4 of those 6 were beyond help from the moment they passed through my door. The fifth died as a result of complications while installing a stolen piece of experimental cyberware, which I had cautioned against using. And the sixth? Entirely my fault. I made a mistake. I can't claim I was overtired or inexperienced or distracted. I simply made the wrong decision, and a young man died as a result. Still sounds still a track record. I'm sorry, Doctor. She picks up her tablet and resumes her work. Yes, well, will there be anything else? Supplies. Let's buy a couple med kits. Alright. Yeah, that looks fine. Any cyberware? Like we got a little bit of money, but we spent so much money on that team. And while they came back, they were in rough shape. David. Hey there, what's up? I was hoping that you had more dialogue. On his workbench, Buster currently has a mil-spec shotgun fully disassembled and its parts neatly arranged. He lovingly massages each piece with a microfiber cloth coated in some kind of gun oil or polish. Whatever the stuff is, it leaves the pieces shining brilliantly and pungent as hell. Got some catalogs just come in. If you might be interested in an order, I can get gear shipped overnight from the manufacturer. Though I won't lie to you, you'll be paying for the convenience. Otherwise, I got plenty of the usual bang bangs waiting for a good home. What do you say? What's the new hotness? Well, there's two schools of thought on the matter. There are those who swear by the smart guns and such because they make weapons more accurate and thus more deadly. Then there are those who subscribe to the bigger boom theory, putting all their money on the biggest and baddest rounds. But you ask me, it's all situational. That's where the real advances have come. You can pack a Panther assault cannon, but it won't do you no favors if you're fighting a basement hallway. By the same token, a room sweeper might carve up your average pack of gangers up close and personal, but its range is a big limitation. Military life never taught me that. It was dealing with runners like yourself that afforded me this epiphany. You've got to be ready for anything. On that note, might I interest you in some custom mods? What do you got? Yeah, he's saluting. And then you can kind of actually see that he's got, like, a robot hand. Let's see. Nothing else in the melee weapon stuff. Like, we could get a katana for 100. Not that expensive, but honestly, it doesn't seem to do much more than the machete, right? You know what? Let's get the katana, and we'll sell him our machete. Yay, now we have a katana. Yeah, he's doing a salute. And you can see, yeah, this is his robotic arm that we found out earlier how he lost. We see the katana? Nope, we can't see it. I want to see it. Also, we have so many karma points. Let's see. Quickness does make us less likely to be hit. Let's see, strength makes our attack stronger. Yeah, I know, that's so funny. Like, it makes it stronger. That's good. Okay, that gives us enough of this to get here. You know what? Let's take a little more strength. We are as strong as the maximum humans and elves. That sounds neat. Alternatively, we could get another etiquette, but I think we're fine. Like, the one etiquette, like, we haven't really lost out on much. Yeah, I don't think we really lost out on much. Yeah, I think we've got probably about as good an outfit as we would have. Algernon stands stock still, his eyes closed, but his face composed in a mask of stern concentration. And then a small snore escapes his nose, instantly shattering the elf's carefully manicured mystique. A clearing of your throat is enough to rouse the talismonger from his meditation. He was just standing there sleeping. Ah, Leon, I was watching you approach from the astral realm. So good of you to visit again. Man. So how are things in the astral? Always a curious place, the astral. Though a mirror world of our own, it's ever-changing. I suppose the same can be said for our reality, but things of a transitory nature here in the physical plane can cause long-lasting changes in the astral. The barrens that we can see and touch records the past with bloodstains on the sidewalk and bullet holes in the storefront walls. But the astral goes further, recording the emotions and accompanied these acts of violence, these events, texture astral space. And just how is the astral these days? I prefer to deal with bloodstains and bullet holes. Wonder how people might act if they could see and feel what gets left behind. Sure. Sadly, not all who are awakened to the astral plane have their eyes so opened. There are plenty of magicians who revel in dark energies left in astral space. But enough of my doomsaying. You must have better things to do. Is there anything I can help you with? Nothing you can help me with. You sell something that has no use for me. We still have like almost 7,000 monies. So we could get another upgrade. Yeah, we could upgrade our body again. Let's see, we could fix up the other arm. Or we could get, let's see. This doesn't give us any more body points or anything, but it does make it so that we don't get hit. Like, when triggered, you'll dodge the first attack against us. Yeah. Let's see, there isn't anything else. Like, this adds 2 armor. That leaves us with 2.5 left. In our essence points. So it's not that bad. What is it? The only thing that we miss out on is spells, and we don't even do spells. So, yeah. This gives us what, 6 HP, which isn't great, but not. Also, wait, where's the legs? Legs not an option? Like we got. Why does it only have like one leg? That's weird. Why won't it let me? There's got to be more things then, right? Weird. Yeah, there's got to be more things as the game goes on. Okay, let's see. Nothing necessary here. So, yeah, let's go see about this funeral, I guess. What could possibly go wrong? All right, let's take the cab to Sam and Melinda Watts' funeral. The sun has nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on there. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a somber enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated, and the lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses of stark flashes. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead, you see Coyote and Jake standing by the gravesite alongside Jessica Watts and another mourner, a beautiful elven woman in a six-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here, with the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and with those attending them at this ceremony. I mean, we're just gonna take our normal clothes, yes? There's no reason not to. Alright, funeral time! Excuse me while I wander around before the funeral. What's here? Oh, that's interesting. Summons a force of four. Summons a force 4 abominations. It's consumed when you like. I guess I could sell it. Like I don't. Yeah, let's just send it to the stash, and I guess I could sell it later. They're gonna be like, "Why did you take that dead body thing away?" What's over here? Anything interesting? Oh God, why does this map still go? This map is going on and on. Ah, what do we got here? A grenade. Who leaves a grenade in the cemetery? Combat stim. I mean, I don't use them, but I'll send it to the stash at least. I don't know what this stuff is. Look at this, so fancy. Alright, let's go to the funeral. Is this the elf that they were talking about in the box text? I think. Yeah, I think this must be the elf from the box text. A little weird. Alright, Jessica. Hey, how's it going? All things considered. The mourners stand graveside listening to the Catholic priest's words and prayers and words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Father O'Malley, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever at your side. Thank you, Father. I know that my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the parish cemetery. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I am glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish, so... She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again with my new family. What? Are we gonna find out she, like, joined that weird cult? Are we gonna find out she joined that weird, totally not Scientology cult thing? Yeah, she does look slick. The woman is a classic Elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course, I am glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all of this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. I saw him out the night he died. Only fitting to see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend, part of the Union family. Let's see. May he rest in peace. Vaya con Dios. He will be missed. You know what? Sure, he'll be missed. Miss Watts, family members, and friends, thank you for attending the service. I suggest we don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. Thank you, Father. Will be just a moment. If you could stay, I have a few things I'd like to discuss. Not so fast. I need some answers. I know this isn't the best time, but we need to talk. She's guarded, but playing polite. Very well, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. Thank you, child. Feel free to call me as you need. The priest clutches his Bible to his chest and then turns toward the neighboring church. She's carrying a shotgun? In the church? Or in the... Like, seems like a weird place to carry around a shotgun, but I don't know. Where'd he go? He ran away very quickly. The statue is very neat. Just making sure there wasn't anything I missed. Birds. Alright, let's talk to Jessica. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you the opportunity to speak with Jessica, but it's hardly a private conversation, as the elf, Lynn, has chosen to stay and support her friend. As it so happens, Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending you support too. Alright, what would you like to talk about, Leon? Let's start with your mother. Did you know she was an organ donor? Let's talk a little more about Sam. Did you know it was a liver transplant? About a man named Holmes. Let's just start with the top. Jessica's demeanor turns oddly cool and stony in response to such a simple question. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Huh? Then Can you explain how her body parts made their way into a half a dozen recipients? You don't know what you're talking about. She's acting weird. I know Sam helped your mother save lives through that donation. Her jaw clenches. She wasn't a donor. She was a victim of my brother's greed. He took from her, desecrated her body, all to benefit himself. She never would have agreed to such a thing. Not even to save the lives of others, the lives like Sam. Do you think she would have approved of Holmes killing people to retrieve her organs? I mean, she wouldn't sacrifice to save the others? Cracks are starting to appear in Jessica's carefully crafted mask. Sam destroyed his own liver pursuing oblivion. That was his choice. And your mother's gift meant a second chance for Sam. It was not a gift. It was stolen. And I wasn't about to let him destroy what little remained of her with his vulgar appetites. So you hired Holmes to get it back? Jessica's eyes burn with righteous anger. Gone are any attempts to hide her guilt. Dr. Holmes made my mother whole again. He made it possible for me to place her to rest and say goodbye. He killed Sam and a half a dozen other people whose lives have been saved by your mother. She snaps. Those people were scavengers, ghouls. They deserved to die for desecrating my mother's body. And poor Sam, it was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave, as sure as if he had murdered her himself. My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with a proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. Jessica, we need to go. Now. She presses a button on her comlink. She seethes at you. What happens now is on your head. If you just had walked away when you were told to, McCluskey would have eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case. But you had to keep digging. Now you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. Well, that explains why she had a shotgun. Is this a fight? This is a fight. Oh, shit. Oh, geez. We received your code red. Only 3. No problem. She running away. She a neutral, and she running away. She a neutral, and she running away. Well, let's fight. You know what? Mercenaries, get wrecked. Ooh, look at us with our... Ooh, we got a very fancy sword now. I mean, the text was right. It does look cool. Right, what do we have? Do we have any good skills? Okay, they're almost dead. I don't even remember if Jake has any good skills. Ooh, actually Jake can heal, and he's got other nonsense. He can cast ball lightning. Move him a little closer. Oh, we don't have enough to do that. But we can burn one of them. Let's burn her. Missed! Oh my god. How could you possibly miss? Well, pistol. $64. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Coyote. What do you got? Get you a little bit closer. $36 we did to that guy. Jeez. They did not stand a chance. Oh shit, there's more of them. You, where are you going? You also, where are you going? Let's move her around so we can at least get a better sight. Ooh, wait, can we... Oh, I don't think we can get to the spot to do the, hit more than one target. We can try, though. Only costs one. So we can move over here and cleave both of them? Should cleave both of them, right? It's more than one target. Or do they have to both be, like, adjacent to me? Does an additional 4 HP damage. Ignores the weapon's AP damage. Whatever. Let's just cut him. Oh, God! You missed! You missed! Coyote! Why? I guess it's a shotgun, so... I just got lucky that I didn't get hit before. Oh shit, here they come from the other side. You, who are you? What's your deal? Team B, move in. Ow! Not cool. We need to find out where Sam's sister might have gone. Maybe one of these guys can tell us with a little encouragement. Damn! Hired mage, captain. What do we got? Costs 3 AP. Like reposition us. What does she have? Nothing. Okay. Let's just shoot the shot. Oh, that was a good one. It's one to reload, I guess. Dang it. All I have is pistol. Oh, jeez. 24? Jesus hell! Well, he's gonna have to heal himself. Oh, holy crap! That was a bunch. Oh crap, I'm actually almost dead. Shit! And he doesn't have heals for another turn. They're not grouped up anymore. Well, they're kind of grouped here. What we got? We got 16. Oh shit! I didn't mean to hit him. I thought it was far enough away. He's super gonna die. You hear scratching coming from the crypt. He missed. Shit! Shit! Jake! Okay, Jake is almost dead. Alright, that at least gets him somewhere. Let's have him fall back. What else do we have? I mean, I guess we could just cast fire. Yeah, 20 damage on this hired mage. Who I think might take some HP damage next turn? Or when it's their turn? Alright. Alright. Let's reposition. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Okay, there's just one right here left. You hear scratching from the crypt. Looks like we woke up the neighbors. We've got ghouls incoming. Leon, maybe we can use this to our advantage? How? You're headed right for us. Stop shooting Jake. Damn, 30 damage. Oh, is this guy still alive? Yeah, stop shooting Jake! God, we don't have very many attacks left. Do we have to fight the ghouls? I guess we have to. Yeah, I guess we have to fight him. Like, I don't know any other option here. She does have heals. Can we get heals over to Jake? Damn. Hey! Damn, they ran a long way. Ghouls can run. How did you get all the way over here? You jerkbags. Can I get up here to attack both of these at once? Yeah! Minus 2 AP, minus 1 AP. This is good things for us. Damn it! My heals are still not up. So if I take some bad damage, I am doomed. Does she still have a... She has a less good health kit. Let's just put that into him. Or put that into me, I guess. Alright, that takes care of that one. Alright, Jake, what do you got? You do have fire. Okay, these guys are gonna wake up. Well, maybe we can get one more dead. Maybe. Nope. Well, we get lucky. I said if we get lucky. That's not lucky. You're scratching from the crypt. You missed. Ow. Yeah, let's just... Oh, shit! Hit her. Because it doesn't care about friendly or otherwise. All it knows is adjacent. Wounded 6. Can we heal him? Or me, whatever. Although his last wounded is 14, so we might actually have done better to heal that. Also, what is this guy here? Why is he still here? Okay, they're coming from this way. Oh, what are you? Cool, cool. Other different cool. But we can't quite reach him with the ball lightning. God, they have 40 HP. Jeez. but it gets wiped out pretty easily. Can't quite get up there. Let's see. Get ourselves a little bit closer. I probably shouldn't, because here, we'll put ourselves behind cover. Not that they actually, like, are shooting or anything. Alright, shotgun, what you got? Wait, didn't we have a grenade? Still? Oh, we don't have the... we don't have the stuff for the grenade. Shoot, we don't have the strength. Did we get one? Okay, we got one of them. Oh, good. They're not as good at runners. Oh, and they're not close enough that I can get multiple of them. Actually, wait. Jake. Jake. Ball lightning. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Oh, she's gonna need to reload anyway. Spend one to reload. How close are you to dead? Kind of. Try one good swipe. Alright, let's do this! And we're good. Sheesh. Interrogate the leader. Hey, leader. Why you gotta be a jerk? And take jobs from people that want us dead. I also kind of want to, like, look inside the crypt. And then click outside of the game. Somehow. Alright, let's go interrogate. This might be the last of what we do tonight. You listen as the sounds of gunfire and spell bursts fade away and the silence of the dead returns to the cemetery. The man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner. He's not from the streets. Jessica Watts, she hired you. Where can I find her? Mercenary Captain. You get nothing. He convulses and dies. Well, that's no help! We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. You're not the first person to tell me that. Where did those guys come from? Yeah, well, it's part of living in the shadows. Do you do the research, chummer? How'd those troops materialize? That woman, Lynn. There was something weird about that woman. Yep, she's a major spokesperson for the Universal Brotherhood. Her name is Lynn Telestrian. She is super rich. Yep, there we go. The weird, not Scientology. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first, it looks like he's trying to kill him again. And then, you notice he's feeling for something under the skin. He's got a Corp ID chip. You watch as Jake pulls out his modified PDA and slots the chip. Mr. Wiley here was with Eagle Security. They work for the UB. That must have been Lynn Telestrian's security detail we just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus, she and her elf buddy Lynn just tried to geek me. They're gonna hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc hit squads, the Universal Brotherhood, not my scene at the moment. I can call up some of Delilah's runners if you want to go. Go there now. Let me know what you decide. Go now? Now. Like now? Like now. Like very, very now. I think we're still gonna save and try to attack the Brotherhood tomorrow. Cause sheesh. Also, we definitely need healers. Cause oh my god, like when those attacks went through, they did so much damage. Also, we spent multiple health kits just to be okay. You know what? Let's put some points into body. Because our body takes some damage. Alright. Where is it trying to take us? Somewhere up here? Alright. Why can I not save? Oh, there we go. There's save. Oh, we aren't in a good spot to save. Oh, that's wonderful for us. Jake, where are you going, Jake? Jake. Okay. Oh, yep. I want to stop at the Union first. So yeah, the Brotherhood probably retains mercs like the ones you just attacked us, or that just attacked us, for their security detail. You're going to need a full team if you're heading to their chapter house. I can arrange some of Delilah's runners to meet you there if you want to go now. No, I'm going to stop at the Union first, and we'll hire some runners there. Okay. Let's get out of here. We'll get home, or get back to home base, and that's where we'll save. And tomorrow, we'll attack the Brotherhood. Alright. Go and regroup and hire a team, because we also need to buy some more healing stuff. Moving parts. You put the pieces together. Jessica Watts was reassembling her mother. Melinda gathering her missing organs, and Melinda gathering her missing organs to allow Melinda a decent burial. Organs Sam sold for a quick buck after her death. The ghoul attack after the ceremony didn't appear to be part of Lynn Telestrian's attempt to get you out of Jessica's way. They were just more victims of the magic's helter-skelter return to the world. Lynn's well-armed security unit was a different animal entirely. You head back to the Union to resupply and rearm whatever Lynn and Jessica are involved with. It appears to be a large operation, and the trail leads to the Universal Brotherhood. Alright. We are here to save. Save game. New save game. Alright. Main menu. Alright. We had some twists and turns today. That was pretty crazy. I don't know if that means tomorrow will be the end of it. Like, if we attack the Universal Brotherhood, that'll be the end of the story. Because I can't remember if this was, like, 12-hour game, like what it said on How Long to Beat. Because if it is, then yeah, we could very likely finish tomorrow. And then there's more other Shadowruns that I'm told are a little better. Like, not that this is in any way bad. Like, I'm enjoying what we're doing. It's, yeah. But yeah, I want to thank folks for watching. I do appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to the folks watching the VOD, whether it be on Twitch or over on the YouTube archive. I do hope you enjoy the stream and you are able to catch a live one at some point. Follow the channel if you like. Join Discord if you want. Both are great ways to keep track of when I do come online. You can sub to the channel here on Twitch. Helps keep the lights on. Helps keep me in video games. Super supportive. All that good stuff. Over on YouTube, like the video, comment. Just let me know how good it was that we got out of there alive. Because, sheesh. Some of them people were in real rough shape. Hell, we even had to revive that one guy. The guy who was, who's been our hired healer for multiple missions. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube things. I hear it helps. I don't even know. Next scheduled stream should be tomorrow night. Maybe we finish the game? Or at least we finish the main campaign? But until then, I do hope everybody's taking care of themselves with everything going on. I have been Somebody Nowhere. You have been amazing, and I do hope to see you next time. Ending screen, I know you're here somewhere. There you are. Alright.